Alright, so I guess we can start for today. So I'm happy to share you the another game of FIDE World Championship 2021 and the game between the Magnus Carlsen and the Jan Nepomniachtchi. So let me quickly come onto the board. And guys, just to tell you, today we were doing the live commentary on the games, and if you see here, we were doing a commentary from a Logic channel where Dimpolo is there and Ovi is there. They are pretty stronger player than me. Logic is 18 1900 rating player, Dimpolo is 21 2200 rating player, and Ovi is a 2300 rating player. So they were a very a strong player than me, and I was happy to be part of it. During the live analysis, I can just share some of the pictures of the stream. And let's come back to the board and what let's see what has happened in the game, and let's try to analyze the game over there. So the game has started with the d4, then the knight to f6, then the d5, followed by the e6. These are the main lines if you see over here, and it is converted to the Catalan structure. It's a Catalan standard line where if you see the castle happens over there, and sometimes you take, sometimes you don't take, sometimes you play convert to the Slav. So you decide to means Jan Nepomniachtchi decide to take the pawn and go into the d takes c4 line, and the main move is queen onto the c2 where hitting the pawn. There are many lines, means you will start with the a5 followed by the b5. So means Jan decided to go with the b5, defend the pawn, and make some attacks towards the rook, and Magnus played this line, which is not a main line actually, but he did play that and attacked immediately. And Jan here took almost 10 minutes, and he played the c6, giving up the pawn, because now you can just takes takes, and you can just come back. So this is one possibility over there, which has not happened in the game actually, but yeah, it is a kind of possible line. Then actually Magnus decided not to take and go for the a4 striking over here, and it takes, you cannot take back actually because of this pin. So knight comes on to the d5, and then you can just take, if you take, you can just take back over there. And Magnus decided to go with the knight onto the c3 where hitting the knight onto the d5. So there's nothing that much happening. The black has still some advantage over there, and black decides to push this knight away, and white goes back over there. And these are some lines happen in the game which was I was not able to follow during that time. I got some work. So then just knight move over here, hitting the queen, and the queen goes on to the e2 where I mean it's kind of a normal move over here, and this is an inaccurate move by the black actually, but this knight, the one knight who gets the outpost on to the sixth rank or to the second or the third rank, the knight is known as the octopus knight. Let me just try to show you why we call it as an octopus knight, because it covers the 8 squares, very important squares. And now if you see, it's kind of a something very interesting to show you over there. So that's something, the very good outpost he got. And Magda decide to strikes over there. Now takes possible. It's defended, so 3 times not possible to take over there. And black said, okay, I'm not going to take. If you want, you can take. He just develop over there, and is trying to just have some solve some issues with the spin. And Yan decided to take it with the bishop, although it's a equal position over there. Knight jumps over there, and Yan said, okay, if you want to take my bishop, take the bishop. But here Magnus decided to give up the pawn actually, but it has not taken actually. You can simply just go with this, and you can win the pawn. But I mean, I don't know why he didn't took Yan, and he decided to not to take and further attack. Sorry, not this line. Let me just see what has happened in the game. Yeah. Oops. Oh, this has happened in the game. My bad. But Yan decided not to take the pawn, and develop the knight, and he takes the knight. So you cannot take actually. If you want to take, takes happen over here, so it's not possible. And Magnus said, okay, I'm not going to take you, I'm getting a good outpost for my knight. Now this knight is stronger than a rook, as we discuss about this knight. So the same way, Jan goes for here to hit the rook, and now he's going to win the exchange. And that's what happened. Takes. And here if you see, Jan is having almost 1.5 plus accuracy, but again, there are many ways to play. I should have go for some ideas like this. Maybe we were thinking to go to a6 if takes happen over here, but he has to give the exchange. We were discussing about the exchange as well over here. After going over here, he decides to take, goes for the exchange, where white can simply go for this. And if you don't want to take back, if you take over here, you have to just give back the exchange, and it's a normal position again. But you got some connected pawns over here, so that is one advantage over there. But Magnus didn't go for it. Magnus simply played the rook onto the d1, means some disco ideas. And Nepo said, okay, I'm going back, and now I'm having the defense over here. Let's see. Magnus said, okay, I'm going to come on to the e5, e4, let's see. And Jan decided to give the pawn for some activity, but he Magnus said, okay, I'm not going to take immediately, I'm going to strike you first over here, and then I'm going to pick it. So pawn push, saved the pawn over here, and then it takes over here. And now it takes on b takes on a4 happened, and then it has simply picked over here. And then it was like, here we were saying that means here Jan has to give back the exchange and win the pawn, because this knight is very dangerous. And Magnus goes for attack over here, and there was no defense at all over here, and they just push pawn to exchange the coins, and Magnus decided not to exchange, keep some eye over here. And here bishop exchange happen over here, and king move over here immediately. He was we were saying that Jan will not come over here to go for this idea. I mean, he will go for it, but Jan will not fall into it. Immediately played that, and here we were thinking of it's going to happen most likely. He took, and the possibility of this is this go over here, maybe some checks coming up over here, and then maybe decide to save the pawn. And this is some possible line over here, but it has not happened in the game. We were saying that it is he played the a6, and king moves, king got some activeness over here, and then he just strike the queen, and some king moves over here. He was just trying to waiting moves over here because they wanted to gain the time. If you see, after 40 move they will get 1 hour, so they were just trying to make some fast moves over here. After queen move over here, and we said that we were saying that it's going to happen in the game and it has happened in the game. And we said that he just got a pawn back, and he gave up the exchange. And now here pawn push up idea is that if you take, you can give this check. But Jan thought for here for 4 minutes and decides to take a pawn and give up this pawn for the check. And he played very good that here he will not get any fork, something like that, to win, because queen is guarding. So, and the rook takes over here. So then it was like he was just trying to attack the pawns, and they exchange the queens. And 2 versus 3 is a theoretical draw over there. And here something has happened, some movements. And here we were talking about some check ideas here actually. Checks possible over here, and not here actually. Let me just see. If it goes, and now here after h4, if checks come, white can sacrifice actually over here. But the problem is that you give this check, if you go anywhere, you got another check and you lose this pawn. So that's the reason it is not possible over there to go with this idea. And white just push the pawn further, and king not going to take over here because of this. Now it's somehow better for white. So that's why Jan played this move. And then it was like He's going to come up over here, but he decides to go with up and comes down, takes and give the check, and then win back the pawn or maybe push the pawn. That's what we decided, we said. And then it was like this rook is coming up, and to save this I was just saying that to draw he just need to go over here. He will come over here and there is a draw happening over here. There is nothing going to happen with that. I mean, so that's what I was saying over there. And but he found the different variation for a draw. He goes over here to pick this pawn, and if you take over here I will take this. So this has not happened. Other than that, king goes over here to save the pawn, and Yan just give the check. King goes down and you just go up, and they agreed for a draw. So I thought to share with you guys this game, and I'm very excited to follow this World Chess Championship. So let's see who is going to be the next world champion. So guys, let me know in the comments how is the video, how is it going, any improvements are required, or do you need some further. You can just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching the video guys. Do like, share, subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.